It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. And getting ready to fight here, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3", with a 78-inch reach. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world. Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Body shots aren't flashy, but sometimes they're more damaging, especially for the later rounds. Nice counter shot. And he just misses with that jab. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. The straight right just misses. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. That hook won't score. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. On to the second round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Solid punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow.
The bell rings and we start the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And that hook misses. Misses with the straight left. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Well done with that counter shot. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Now it's going to be a tougher fight.
There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice job blocking the hook. The straight right just misses. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. the fray here in round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're both trying for a knockout. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Left hook just missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that. Let's start the 6th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Catch and shoot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. There's a counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Alexander. Here comes round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Those counter punches have to hurt. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Missed him with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round.
Big deep breath.
There's the bell to start round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can...
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're okay.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool?
The unified heavyweight champion is down! Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. So it's a majority decision. One judge saw it a draw. The other two scored it for the same fighter.